Good morning, everyone. Thanks for making time for your practice today. So we have some people that are new to the studio, so I just want to mention a few things. We do still have a mask ordinance in the state of Colorado, so you are welcome to exempt yourself from that if you have any breathing conditions. Under that clause, I will be not wearing my mask. We just ask that if you do leave your mat at any point that you put your mask back on, please. Safety is always of utmost importance. So if you have any injuries or any pre-existing conditions, you're always welcome to skip or modify postures. On the flip side of that coin, if you feel like you want to up-level your practice, bust out some handstands, down-level your practice. If you need to sit into child's pose for an hour today, you're always welcome to do so. Even though I'm here to help offer some suggestions, ultimately this is your practice and you're steering the ship here. We're going to start standing today, so go ahead and make your way to the top of your mat. A lot of us think that meditation, and at least this is what I thought when I first started practicing yoga, that meditation, in quotes, had to be done in a seated lotus position and we have to be sitting in silence. But something that we don't think about often, and I'm just speaking for myself, is that meditation can be done at any point in our day. So let's just take a moment to close our eyes and see if we can find that sense of meditation. A great place to begin is just a place of awareness. So without changing anything, without altering your breath or shifting your body, can you just have awareness of any sensations that are going on in your body or any thoughts that are going on in your mind? We don't have to have a quiet mind to meditate. The observing is the meditation. Next, bring your attention to the flow of your breath as it enters and leaves your nostrils or your mouth. Start to deepen your breath. If you're familiar with Ujjayi, go ahead and engage. If you're not familiar with it, rest your tongue at the roof of your mouth. Create a gentle constriction in the back of your throat and begin breathing with a sense of texture. The sound of Ujjayi mimics that of ocean waves or a gentle Darth Vader. Bring your attention to your feet and stand a little bit taller with your next inhale. Grow even taller with your exhale. Press down into your feet. Lift the crown of your head up. And with your next inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Turn your palms to the sides. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands down. One more time. Inhale, sweep up. And this time, swan dive down. Lead with your heart. Hinge from your hips. Draw your nose towards your shins. Play here for 5 breaths. So this might look like bringing your feet wide for a rag doll. This might look like shaking or swaying side to side. There's no right or wrong. I just might recommend that you close your eyes and start feeling around until you feel some good sensation that your body's asking for. At any point during our practice, you're always welcome to freestyle. Good, and let's just take an inhale for a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine, bring your feet closer if you spread them apart. And exhale, forward fold. Draw your nose towards your shins. Good. Do one more of those. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach the crown of your head as far forward as you can. And exhale, forward fold, nose to shins. Inhale, back up to mountain pose. Sweep your arms up and overhead. Keep the top of your shoulders plugged into your shoulder sockets. Exhale, swan dive down. Lead with your heart, hinge from your hips. Inhale for a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to high plank and pause here for 3 full breaths. While we're here, just shift forward, shift back, shift left and right. Maybe it's your first time holding plank in a while, so just get to know it like you would get to know a friend that you haven't seen in a while. Familiar, but still some catching up to do. And with your next inhale, shift forward an inch. Exhale, lower halfway or all of the way, and your choice to low cobra, high cobra, or up dog. Inhale, pull your heart through and your shoulders down and back. Nice, Kira. Exhale to downward dog. 3 breaths to feel it out here. Spread your fingertips as wide as you can. Bring your hands shoulder width distance. Rotate your tailbone towards the ceiling, and if it feels good to pedal your legs out, maybe drive one heel to the floor and lift the other. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale forward to high plank once again. Exhale, lower halfway or all of the way. Spread your fingers a little bit wider, Bolor. Yep. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Peel your heart through, shoulders back. And exhale to downward dog. Good, Erica. Cleansing breath here. Breathe through your nose. Out of your mouth. One more. Breathe in. Open mouth. Inhale, look forward. Love it, Krista. Exhale, step or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Forward fold, exhale, draw your nose to your shins. Close your eyes. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. And pause with hands at heart center. And take a moment to set an intention for your practice. Your intention could be something physical, like building strength or flexibility. It could be something mental, like self-love or patience or meditation. But let whatever comes to your mind first, let that be the intention that you move through the practice with in every moment. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, inhale, fill up. Open mouth. Inhale, arms overhead. Keep the top of your shoulders plugged down and back. Exhale, swan dive down. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed here if you want. Let's find a halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Plant your hands, step back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Exhale, lower halfway or all of the way. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful variations, everyone. Love to see it, Nicole. Take a full breath in. Open mouth. If you're joining us online, let's get the playlist synced up. The first song that we're going to press play on is called Home. The playlist is called Funky Beat. If you're ready to press play on Home, it's the second song in the playlist. We'll hit it in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sweep your right leg to the sky. Drive knee to nose, shift to high plank as you do. Good, Lauren. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Knee to nose, step between your hands. Set up for crescent lunge. Take your time. There's no rush. If it's your first time coming into crescent in a while, then just feel it out for a moment. Usually I like to disengage arms for the first few breaths just to feel it out. Just be sure that right knee is stacked over right ankle, left heel stacked over left toes. Then pull right hip back, left hip forward. Arms engage, but shoulders stay relaxed. Good. Deepen your breath. Sink a little bit deeper, close your eyes. Let go of unnecessary tension in your wrists, in your toes, in your forebrows. I don't know what I just said, but your eyebrows. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. Find airplane torso. Maybe forebrows is actually a word. I don't know. Inhale, back up to crescent, sweep high. Airplane torso, sweep it back. One more time. Inhale, crescent. Airplane torso. 5-pointed star, open up to the side. Give all of your joints some movement. Shake your hips side to side, move your wrists, move your neck, move all of your spine. Good, and let's go for chest expansion. Bring hands together behind your back. Interlace your hands. Inhale, reach your mono fist towards the earth and your gaze to the sky. Exhale, dive down between your legs, top of your head towards the earth, and just take 3 breaths to freestyle here. That might look like a sway side to side. That might look like shaking your head no or nodding your head yes. Just deepen your breath. Take a full inhale to your chest. Gently release hands to your lower back and then to the earth. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Forward fold, exhale, get the top of your head as low as you can. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Reposition your footing for warrior 2. Inhale, open up to warrior 2. And just feel it out. Check your footing, make sure that it's where you want it. Front heel in the same line as the arch of your back foot. Deepen your breath. Sink a little bit deeper towards my hand. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Bring left elbow to left inner thigh. Extend through right side body. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Nice, Krista. One more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to side angle. And we'll pause here for 3 full breaths. Press your left elbow or forearm against your inner thigh to rotate left shoulder under, right shoulder back. Reach your right fingertips so high that one day you'll reach the ceiling. One more breath. Go a little bit deeper. Inhale, 5-pointed star, open up, a quick shake, and then cartwheel to the front. Plant your left hand down, wave your right arm open for a side plank. So we'll step right foot back. Flex your toes towards your shin. Press your feet down to lift your hips up. Option to lift your top leg. Option to send gaze to the ceiling. Now take 3 slow Ujjayi breaths. Option to close your eyes for a little extra spice. Last breath, get as big as you can. Release your right hand down, hold high plank. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Lower halfway. Cobra or up dog, inhale. To down dog, exhale. Full breath in. Tongue out, exhale. One more time, fill up. Tongue out, let it go. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Nice breath, everyone. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step between your hands, set up crescent lunge, but take your time. There's no rush. Once you find your crescent, just feel it out for a moment. Find your breath. Set your focal point or close your eyes. Hold for 2 breaths. Let go of unnecessary tension. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. Airplane torso, exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, crescent. Airplane torso. Inhale, crescent. Airplane torso. This time to 5-pointed star. Open up to the side. Give your joints a little shake out. Good, and let's wide leg forward fold towards the earth. Freestyle here or side lunge to your left leg. Flex your right toes towards your shin. Inhale, move back to center. And then side lunge to your right leg. Option to draw hands to heart center if you want. Inhale, center. Side lunge to the left. Inhale, center. Side lunge to the right. Inhale, turn to face the back of the room. Reposition footing for warrior two. Inhale, open up. And surf it out for a moment. Close your eyes. Add 10% effort to your muscles and add 10% ease to your joints. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Great breath, everyone. Again, reverse warrior. To side angle, exhale. One more time, really focus on your breath. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 3 deep breaths here. Press into the pinky edge of your left foot. Keep that extension going through left side body. Press right forearm against inner thigh to help rotate through your shoulders. Nice, Natalie. Deepen your breath. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open up. Give it a quick shake. Cartwheel to the front. Plant your right hand down. Step left foot back for side plank. Inhale, left arm open. Flex your toes towards your shin. Press your feet down to lift your hips up. Good. Option to lift your top leg. Option to send gaze to the ceiling. Wherever you are, deepen your breath. Good, Nicole. Higher for 2. Close your eyes for 1, just for shits and giggles. Left hand to the earth. High plank. Inhale, shift forward an inch. Exhale, lower halfway and hold chaturanga for 1 full breath. Stay here. Woo. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Pull your heart through. And then find your way to downward dog as you exhale. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more time. Inhale, fill up. Let out a sigh. Nice. Y'all were waiting for that. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, lift. Good, and then just wiggle it out for 10 seconds. Move every joint in your body. Move your toes, move your ankles, your knees, your hips. Try to move all of your spine. Don't worry about what it looks like. If you feel silly or weird, then just close your eyes. And imagine you're alone in a room by yourself. Maybe you are at home. Just imagine there's not 12 people watching you dance like you're at Woodstock. Inhale back into chair pose. Lift up. Drinking bird. Exhale, sweep it back. Again to chair pose. Drinking bird. One more time. Inhale, chair. Drinking bird. Inhale, mountain. Reach up. Back bend, tongue out. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Right foot back as far as you can. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift up. Airplane torso, exhale, sweep it back. 5-pointed star, inhale, open. Warrior two to the back. One breath here. Relax your shoulders. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale. We'll hold here for a few breaths. Make sure to press evenly into both feet. Pull right hip back. Reach your left arm so high to the sky. Deepen. Stay here or find half moon for 3 breaths. Gaze in front of your right foot. Drag your left big toe towards your right ankle. Just like in triangle, we want all 4 limbs engaged. Get as big as you can through your arms and through your legs. 2 breaths. Get a little bit bigger. Go full send wherever you are. And slowly glide back with your exhale. Nice, Lauren. Good control. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Cartwheel to the front. Freestyle for 4 breaths. That could be another side plank. That could be handstand hops. Or maybe you want to drink some water. Aguasana. That joke never gets old. I think it's hilarious. I'm all about the yoga dad jokes. Good. Let's take a full breath in. Full breath out. One more time. Deep inhale. Open mouth. Let it go. Inhale. Look forward. Exhale. Step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Chair pose. Inhale. Lift. Drinking bird. Exhale. Inhale, chair. Drinking bird. One more, chair to bird. Mountain, inhale, reach. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, reach. Hands together, forward fold. Halfway lift. Left foot back as far as you can. Set up for crescent lunge. Inhale, rise. Airplane torso, exhale. 5-pointed star, open up. Warrior 2 to the back. 1 breath to reposition if you need to. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Nice, Greg. This time, reverse triangle. Inhale, straighten your front leg. I usually like to shorten stance about 6 inches here. Find triangle. Pull left hip back. Reach left hand forward, 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 forward. And then hinge your left arm down. Press down into both feet. Focus on stacking your hips and stacking your shoulders. Nice, Bolor. Deepen your breath. Half moon, if it's in the cards for you today, certainly not required. Gaze in front of your left foot, drag your right big toe towards left ankle and lift off. Reach your right hand as high as you can. Good, deepen your breath. Kick your right foot towards the front of your mat. Breathe. Back foot active. Last full breath, get big. And slowly glide back. Way to send it, Bolor. Inhale, 5-pointed star, open up. Cartwheel to the front, freestyle for 4 breaths. Choose your route. There's no right or wrong. Just as long as you're breathing, that's all I ask. Beautiful, everyone. We've got push-ups, we've got child's pose, we got everything in between. Love to see it. Let's take a full breath and meet in down dog. One more time, fill up. Open mouth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, lift. Right arm underneath left for eagle. Squeeze your wrists, forearms, and shoulders as tight as you can. Sit as low as you can in your chair. And then when you're ready, lift your right leg up and over your left. Be sure that your gaze is fixed on a point in front of you. If you shift your gaze, your posture will shift too. Inhale, lift your elbows higher. Exhale, elbows to knees. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, staff pose. Unwind your arms and lift your right leg. Pause here for a moment. Drive your left foot down. Get a little bit taller. Inhale, get bigger. Airplane torso and step right foot back to crescent. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Open up to the side. Warrior 2 to the back. Straight to reverse warrior. Inhale. Side angle. Exhale. Reverse triangle. Inhale. To triangle. Exhale. Hip back hand forward. Half moon if you want it. 2 more breaths. If you're lifted, slowly glide back. Inhale, 5-pointed star, quick shake. Cartwheel to the front, simple flow, high to low plank, elbows stay hugged as you lower. You're of course welcome to modify or skip it. All right, that's our flow. We've got one more side to do slow, and then we'll connect it all together. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Inhale, lift. Left arm underneath right for eagle. Squeeze your upper body as tight as you can. Lift your left leg up and over your right. The tighter you squeeze, the easier this pose gets. Deepen your breath. Elbows up, inhale. Eagle crunch, exhale. Elbows to knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Great control, everyone. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Staff pose. Unwind your arms. Lift your left leg. Get as tall as you can. Relax your shoulders. Breathe calm. Slow and steady. Don't worry about what the next posture is. Be here in this posture. Inhale, get a little bit bigger. Airplane torso, sweep your left foot back to step to crescent. Inhale, 5-pointed star, open up. Warrior 2 to the back of the room. Straight to reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Triangle, exhale, hip back, hand forward. Stay here or find half moon when you're ready. 2 more breaths to play. If you're lifted, slowly glide back with your exhale. 5-pointed star, inhale, open. Cartwheel to the front, simple flow, high to low. Excellent, everyone. Great alignment, great breath, great focus. Let's keep it up. Take a full inhale. Open mouth. One more time, fill up. Let it go. One more, inhale, fill. Tongue out, let it rip. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's slow it down just a tad. Inhale, chair pose. Right arm under left. Inhale, wrap your right leg up and over left. Exhale, sit low and nestle. Elbows up, inhale. Eagle crunch, exhale. Staff pose, inhale, lift up. Exhale, crescent airplane. 5-pointed star, open up. Warrior 2 to the back. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Half moon, inhale. Last opportunity for half moon this class. Wherever you are, push yourself to the edge. If that means closing your eyes, if that means finding a variation that makes you wobbly. Good. And just for shits and gigs, close your eyes for one breath, even if it means you fall out. Slowly glide back. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Cartwheel to the front. Go through a flow or choose to skip it if you need to. Full breath in. Open mouth. One more. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, tight squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Chair pose, inhale. Left arm under, exhale. Inhale, left leg up and over. Squeeze a little bit tighter, sit a little bit lower. Elbows up, inhale. Eagle crunch, exhale. Staff pose, unwind, lift up. Crescent airplane torso. 5-pointed star. Warrior 2 to the back. Reverse warrior. Side angle, exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Half moon, last one of the class. Everyone breathe. Last 2. Close your eyes for 1. Glide back with your exhale. Beautiful, everyone. 5-pointed star. Cartwheel to the front. One of our last flows of the day. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Now is an opportune time. Okay, in a moment, we'll be finding our way to camel pose. If you haven't done camel, or maybe it's been a while, we just want to make sure that knees are hip distance apart. So usually 2 fists will tell you if that's about hip distance. Hands to hips. Now the most important part is that we're pressing down to lift up. A lot of times I see myself and others just kind of drop back. Whereas if we can get this lift action happening and then start to drop back, we'll get a deeper heart opener and our spine will be better supported. So let's find our way, kneeling, fist hip distance. Bring your hands to your hips. You can do either thumbs to your spine or thumbs outward. Either one's fine. Now for the first few breaths, I just want you to focus on pressing and lifting up. Inhale, press down to lift up. Stay here. Lift higher. Stay. Fullest expression. Now start to drop your head back. Press your hips forward. Deepen your breath. 2 more. Lions. Inhale, slowly rise. Drop down to your knees. Close your eyes. Slow your breath. Let's find our way back to down dog. There's no rush to get there. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Set up locust pose. Bring your hands by your hips with your palms facing down. Inhale, lift everything up. Spread your fingers and toes. Reach all 20 digits to the back of the room and keep long in the back of your neck. Inhale, lift higher. Higher still. Fullest expression all the way. Exhale, release. Send your gaze to the right side of the room. And then see if you can turn your gaze just a little bit further to the right for a deeper neck stretch. Slow your breath. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2. Hands together behind your back. Interlace your hands. Squeeze your wrist, forearms, and shoulders together. Inhale, lift up for bound locust. This time, gaze is slightly forward. Good, lift higher for 4. Good, Kira, for 3. Higher for 2. Fullest expression for 1. Release. Send your gaze to the left side of the room. Close your eyes because there's nothing to see. And then turn your gaze a little bit further to the left if you want. From this point on, we will be changing gears energetically. So you might have noticed that we've been bumping pretty good for the first 40 minutes. We've been moving, we've been breathing deep and doing more yang-like postures, kind of sun energy. For the last 20 minutes or so, I'd like to imagine that we're shifting more to a lunar, more to a feminine, kind of letting the posture happen instead of forcing the posture to happen. Reach your right arm as far as you can to the right side of the room. And then when you think that you've reached it as far as you can, reach another 2 inches. Roll open to your right side body. And so just so we know the difference between the yang and the yin approach to the practice, for a moment, I want you to press down into your right hand and just see how that feels. It probably feels like a muscular stretch. Typically, when we deal with yang postures, it is muscular engagement. When we get into a yin type posture, it is more of a joint, tendon, or other connective tissue, not the muscles. So now disengage your right arm, but continue gently rolling open to your side, and just notice if and how that stretch changes. And if you're wondering, how do I deepen the posture without pushing further into it? Breath is a great place to start. Inhale, fill your chest as deep as you can. Breathe out of your chest. Again, fill your chest. Extra sip of air. Exhale, breathe out. Good. And just a quick visualization. Inhale, imagine filling your right shoulder with water. And then send that water through your shoulder, to your elbow, to your wrist, and out of your fingertips. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, fill your shoulder with water. Breathe out of your shoulder, water to your elbow, water to your wrist, and out of your fingertips. 1 more time. Inhale, fill up. Water to your shoulder. Exhale, send the water through shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. Good. Lower back down to your belly. Maybe let out an or hold it in. My grandpa always said, better out than in. Whose grandpa didn't say that, right? Take a moment to just notice the difference between your arms, your difference between your shoulders. And let's go for the second side. Reach your left arm all the way out to the left side. And then just 1 more time for learning and experiment's sake, press down into your left hand. This is yang, when your muscles are active, more of a masculine approach to the practice. Roll open to your left side body. Continue pressing down. And it probably feels like a great stretch. And this is a great way to approach the posture. But just for the sake of getting more in touch with all of our feminine sides, which I think our culture can all stand, see if you can disengage your left arm and allow the stretch to happen. Another way of thinking that is surrendering to the posture. Inhale, fill your chest as deep as you can. Breathe out of your chest. Again, fill up. And breathe out. Now visualize your shoulder filling with water. Send the water through your shoulder, to your elbow, to your wrist, and out of your fingertips. Again, fill your shoulder with water. Send water through shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. 2 more just like that. Water in. Let it pool. Let it spin in your shoulder. Exhale, send it through your shoulder, to your elbow, to your wrist, and out of your fingertips. Last full breath. Extra sip of air. Exhale out. Lower back down to your belly. Extra credit if you let out an maybe not that obnoxious. Press back to embryo pose. Bring your knees and your feet together. Sit your hips to your heels and let your hands rest by your hips with palms facing up. Just a gentle counter stretch for the posture we just did. This is arguably the ultimate pose of surrender because there's no way to force this posture to happen. There's only letting go. But if we direct our breath into the place that we feel sensation, then we can have some influence while still honoring that yin approach. So with your next inhale, breathe into your shoulder blades as deep as you can. Try to puff up your shoulder blades with air. Exhale from your forehead to the earth. Again, fill your shoulder blades with air. Take 3 sips of air to your shoulder blades. Exhale, forehead to earth. One more time, inhale, fill up. 3 sips of air. Forehead to earth. Beautiful. We have 2 options for hip openers today. I'm going to call out regular half pigeon, but if you'd rather lay on your back and do reclined pigeon, you're more than welcome to. And if you have a hard time making decisions, then just come to downward dog and set up for half pigeon. That's how I am when I go to a yoga practice. I'm like, I came here to be told, not to be given options. But if you love reclined pigeon, then go for reclined pigeon. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist, right ankle behind your left wrist. And just be sure that your left leg is extended straight out from your left glute. From here, start to lower down to your forearms. Relax your neck and your shoulders. We're only here for 90 seconds, so if you already want a deeper stretch, then try reaching your left foot further to the back of the room. Scan your body and let go of unnecessary tension, be that in your neck, your shoulders, or your face. We're about halfway through. If you want to modify to King Pigeon or Mermaid or any other variation, go ahead and find it. Back to the anatomical reference to yin and yang. So again, typically muscles are yang related, joints, tendons, bones are more yin related. It takes about 45 to 60 seconds for muscles to totally disengage so that we can get into a joint mobility. So for example, holding pigeon for 30 seconds would give you a muscle-related stretch in your hip. Holding it ideally for longer than 60 seconds will help you start to get into the joint and the connective tendons. And that's just generally speaking. Let's take 2 cleansing breaths. One more, fill up. Let out an obnoxious sigh. Good. Behind closed eyes, raise to your hands and shine your heart forward. Stick your tongue out with your exhale. And find your way back to downward dog. Maybe let out another sound or whale noise. Beautiful, everyone. Let's go for the second side. When you're ready, bring left knee behind left wrist and left ankle behind right wrist. And just for the sake of learning, send your attention to your left hip and notice if it feels like there's a muscular stretch. It might help to close your eyes. You probably feel your joint wanting to move or wanting to open up. And then lower down to your forearms. We'll check in about 60 seconds just to see if anything's changed. And I'll do my best to let you have some silence in pigeon. Just do a quick scan of your body and notice if you're holding any unnecessary tension. And then send your attention to your left hip and notice if it feels any different between your muscles and your joints now. Let's take 2 cleansing breaths. One more with a groan. Behind closed eyes, inhale, raise to your hands, shine your heart forward. Tongue out. Inhale, move it back to down dog. Maybe let out a sound if you need to. And then we'll make our way laying down on our backs for Shavasana. But I'll open the floor up to y'all. We've got a minute to play if there's anything else that your body's asking for. A supine twist, a forward fold, bridge pose. Just close your eyes, think about what your body needs, or rather feel what your body needs, and just go there. If it needs a head start in Shavasana, then that's a great place to go too. If you are joining us online, just know that I'll be playing singing bowls during Shavasana. Sometimes it's a lot to have music and singing bowls going at the same time, so if you want to either mute me or mute the playlist, might be a good choice. To finish off our practice, we'll do a suspended breath. This is great for helping expand our lung capacities and quiet the mind. Take as deep of a breath in as you can. Let it go. Again, fill all the way up. Let it go. Squeeze every bit of air out. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Use your core to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. One more time. Inhale, fill. Now 3 sips of air and hold. Hold for 10. If you want to hold longer, you're welcome to. Otherwise, let go of your air. And just breathe easy. Tatsavitur varenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Dio yona prachodaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yogis, you are more than welcome to stay here as long as you need to. If you need more rest, do your thing. If you're ready to start moving back into movement, start by deepening your breath. Eventually make your way into a seated position. Take your time. I'd like to thank and acknowledge each of you for being willing to put in the work to uncover your greatest version of yourself. The discipline, the focus, the surrender, all valuable tools that we can use off of the mat. So I hope in some way, as you carry on into the rest of your day today, that you're able to take with you some part of your practice. If that is carrying your intention with you through the day, if that is remembering to take a few deep breaths, or if that's remembering to let it out instead of holding it in. However you can practice yoga off your mat is great. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Draw your hands to heart center. Thank you for showing up. Namaste. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, rest of your weekend. If you have any questions or feedback, please let me know. I'm happy to chat. We do have some workshops happening. I have Yoga Brain and can't remember any of them, but they're all posted up next to the door, and I think they're in the bathroom too. So if you want to do any workshops, stay tuned for those, and I hope to see all of you soon. Thank you. My pleasure.